Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Lushke Styles here. In case this is your first time of seeing my face or coming across my channel, I share 100% beginner friendly tutorial and pattern drafting right here on my channel. So don't hesitate to hit on that subscribe button just in case you haven't done that. And you'll never regret ever subscribing to this channel. So today's video is going to be slightly different from the normal tutorial videos because I'm sharing a step-by-step guide on how I made this beautiful gown you see at the side of the screen. So it's actually a corset beaded dress which I made for my friend's wedding, my best friend's wedding, which happened on the 18th of January 2026, which is this year. So without much ado, I'll just dive right into the process. I started with the pattern drafting, which is the number one thing we always do whenever you want to recreate any type of dress. This particular pattern drafting has also been uploaded on the channel, and it is a worthy paid class that I shared for free. So in case you might be interested in watching out the pattern drafting tutorial of this particular video, the link is in the description box. So after drafting out my pattern, I'll simply go on ahead to cut out on my fabric. So remember that whatever you are doing, always ensure that the base of your dress is always neat. This body part of my dress matches with my head tie or my gele, which is magenta in color. That's what this color is called. Then for the yoke area, I made use of a matching skein net or an illusion net. So I also shared this detailed tutorial right here on my channel. It has been uploaded on how to go about the sewing of a corset top or blouse. So from there, if you decide that you want to make yours into a gown, it's all about preference or what you want. But this tutorial is 100% beginners friendly. So when I was done with the upper parts, which is also the base of the dress, I went on ahead to fix my boning as well. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not doubling my illusion net area, which is my yoke, because I want it to be very, very light on me so that you wouldn't know that I have a net on this dress till you draw very close. Like when I mean close, I mean extremely close. And that was exactly what I achieved when I wore this dress. So this is it. I'm done with the base. So you can see that the underneath is still open because I'll be fixing it to the skirt part of this gown. One thing that I actually regret with this particular type of crepe fabric I work with is the fact that once I placed my iron on this fabric, it reduced in size. So I kept wondering and I was asking myself, what if this was someone else's outfit? Like, how would I go about it? I will take your measurements, and at the end of the day, I tried to iron out this dress and it shrinks. It's so annoying and exasperating. Like, I literally had to cut this fabric like 3 times, and I also added like enough allowance that made this fabric to actually fit me very well at the end of the day. That's so annoying. So after that, the next one I moved into was hip padding my dress. So I didn't bother about sharing the drafting part of the skirt because I have lots of tutorial on this channel on how to go about that. So I just quickly went into the hip padding of my dress. So this is my first time actually padding a dress and it fits perfectly. I mean, because I didn't make use of a foam, I just used a fiber, of which I also stated right there on the video I uploaded on the channel as well. So when I was done with all of that, I joined the upper part to the lower part because at this point it was like 60% ready. And you can see I was just trying to move around and sit and play around to ensure that this fits perfect. Please ignore whichever way this video is looking. So my friend actually helped me with the dripping part of this gown because dripping is not something you can do all alone, and there was nobody else to do it for me. So she's actually my colleague that I went to a fashion school with, and that was just basically it. I started the bidding process, and to be honest with you all, I tried as much as possible to meet up so that I can complete it because there was no time and I had other clients' outfit that I wanted to make. It was really something that dared me. And funny enough, this is my first time actually bidding a dress, and all the biddings I did it by myself. this is the part where I had to put this on my mannequin so I can see what it looks like without me wearing it. So when I was done with the cup part, you can see the two cup parts are fully beaded. I tried out the body part, and to be honest with you, I didn't like it. I had to lose this. So I intended also sharing a video on how to bead the dress, but I don't really know if my subscribers were interested in that. Now that my dress is like 75% ready, I also went on ahead to draft out the sleeve part, which is also a tutorial right here on the channel. So for the sleeve parts, I did this fringe droplet beading for the sleeve part. Of course, I'm a tailor and I have to go all out for this my dress. I used three different types of bead to achieve this, which I already explained as well in the tutorial that is on the channel. All the descriptions for all of these tutorials will be in the description. Sorry, all the link for all these tutorials are going to be in the description box. So if you watch properly, you will notice that on the body part, like underneath my bead, I changed the beading pattern because I didn't like it earlier. So when I was done with everything, this is what I have. So you can see that the upper part of my gown and my gele matches, like they are of the same color. Then my dress is banging, both the draping, both my hip padding, which is not so visible because I don't like padding my hip in such a way that people would know that this dress is actually padded. I just like how it came out, and trust me, I got lots and lots of compliments on this dress. So that is it for today's video. I think the next tutorial, or sorry, the next video I'll be uploading will just be a more like a tiny mini vlog about the wedding, because the wedding banged. I mean, the wedding was given. So for those of you that might be interested to see that video, just calm down. I'll be sharing everything about the wedding. Trust me, you're never going to regret watching it. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you click on these links so that you can watch out these other tutorials right here on my channel. Trust me, it's 100% beginners friendly. I don't gatekeep right here on my channel. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all next time on the same channel. Do have a lovely time ahead of you. Bye.